principal fatty acid in the macular region, the retina of your eye. So DHA is critically important, and you get a large bottle, a 360 capsule supply for $59, so about 15 cents a capsule. And also our phytoceramides. Our phytoceramides are Mother Nature's natural moisture retaining tool. So that's how our skin, that's the principal molecule in our skin that's responsible for holding onto the moisture that allows our skin to look plump and healthy and youthful. But it also does that in other tissues of our body. So, and that's what for the winter, I hear so many complaints, and people are really looking for something that's more of like a medicinal and therapeutic product. But when we talk about these tissues, it's really just as simple as finding out how to hold on to the moisture we provide. We have to make sure that we're adequately hydrated in the first place and drink plenty of fluid, because we lose it. Outside, people don't realize, when you go outside on a cold day and you see the condensation, a lot of folks think the only time that moisture is leaving is when they're out on a cold day. That same amount of moisture, every time I breathe, is leaving here in this studio. Everyone.
You just don't see it.
You don't see it because the air isn't cold enough to make it condense. So every time we breathe, we are losing moisture. Every time we inhale when it's dry in our homes, every time we inhale, we are drying out all of the tissues in our nasal passages, our mouth, our throat. For me, whenever we do these shows this time of year, it's always, especially because the factory and studio is so dry here, it's doubly challenging for my throat. And what do? I make sure I drink a lot of warm tea, and I make sure I take extra phytoceramides and omega-3s. Because phytoceramides and omega-3s, they're great for moisturizing your eyes. They're great for moisturizing, keeping the moisture in the tissues where we're prone to losing it.
Don't forget, as Andrew mentioned, if you buy the 2 larger sizes, you're going to get $20 additionally off. So a great incentive to be able to do that. We're wrapping this one up as well, your algal, and of course the phytoceramides.
Yes, and pet vitamins. I'll start answering some questions here. Pet vitamins, we have finished the joint product. So the product is finished, one version of it at least, which it's a powder that I do as I add to Lincoln and Marcel's food. It's a powder I just sprinkle in their food. I know that folks also want some kind of like a dosage form, like some kind of a little chewy little treat they could give their dogs. So that's what we're working on, but I refuse, like anything, I refuse to make a chewy treat that has any other additives or chemicals or things we don't want. But the product is going to be great. It's glucosamine, chondroitin, it's MSM, it's free-range collagen, so it's an unbelievable joint product for your dogs. It's the best joint product in the world, and it will hopefully, the powder might even be ready in the next 60 to 90 days.
So we think in 2020 for sure?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, great.
For sure. And then we're also going to be doing an eye product, an energy and cardiovascular, because they're both the same. So a lot of dogs, as they get older, have heart issues. You want to support the health of their heart, and that's CoQ10 and other ingredients.
It's coming. One thing for sure, it's going to be perfect when it arrives. Let's go this way, Mr. Lessman.
I'm patient. If it was, we're not, and